But first, make sure to knock out the like button in the next 5 seconds.
Do you ever just get down on your knees and thank God that you know me?
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Stock Market Show. I got the webcam on today. It's the webcam time. When I bring on the webcam, you know it's time to get serious, because the stock market looks like it wants to drop lower, and that's okay. That's okay. A lot of people that are newer to the stock market, they don't understand stocks have to go down in order for us to make money. I get that everyone wants stocks to only go straight up because you make infinite money, right? You just print money, stocks keep going up. But the reality is, and I've been telling this, I've been pounding the table on this in the Discord. Jeff here, Jeff, man, what's his? No, that's not her. Jeff here. That's not even Jeff. What happened to Jeff? Where's Jeff? I'm looking for Jeef here. Where's the Jeef? I can't find Jeef. Where's Jeef? There he is. There's Jeef. So Jeff here, he started watching the channel this year, and then he joined the Discord, and he's made a lot of money on APLD. He's made a lot of money on the Mara stock, Riot stock, and he's back in Mara, and he's getting very impatient. And this is one thing I've noticed about beginners is they want to put money into the markets, time the exact bottom, and immediately when they buy it goes up 100%. I get it. Everyone wants to make money. But the reality is the real money is made being patient and disciplined. That's just how it is with anything, right? You don't get good at anything right away. It takes time to get good at anything. Get to the point where you can make a lot of money doing whatever that may be, that thing that you're good at. But unfortunately, there are people like Jeff who they get comfortable, right? They see themselves making 50% over and over again, and then the bull run is just, euphoric. Everyone's making money. Stocks just keep going up day after day, green day after green day, and ultimately you get so comfortable with every day making money that it gets to, that when the stocks start dropping, you get scared. And this is all psychology. This is why this video is important. It's all psychology. So those of you who are still green, still beginners, it's all psychology. That's all it is. So let's look through here. You'll notice right away as I go through Jeff's the messages we go back and forth on. Yeah, I told him, I'm like, hey, greedy AF, that's okay, but sometimes you gotta accept you will never be able to time the drops, the cheapest price, bottom, etc. It was down. Mara was down below 14.60. Too damn it. And Nvidia 169. I should have jumped on it. Wow. LOL. If it does that again, I'm buying. LOL, Jeff. You should just buy Nvidia with earnings coming up. It's a good bet if it pumps on earnings. Yeah, probably will. Too laser focused on one. Buy Nvidia has the best strength. And we just kind of go back and forth. Today's the first day, by the way, because I keep telling Drucker Jeff here. He drives a truck, and he talks to me through, I guess you can talk, and the phone translates that to text. And he just always says the same thing. For weeks now, it's just been him basically crying, it's not going up, it's not going up. And he's like the new Seb Luke, right? He's a good indicator. If he's crying, that means it's painful. It's painful for him that it's not going up, which means it's a buy. I think we may have bottomed out here real soon. So, Mara stock definitely a buy in my opinion, regardless of whether it's bottomed out or not. Stop trying to time bottoms. I get it. You don't want to see red. But when we had that short-term bear market this year, at the beginning of the year, we were all in the red. And now everyone was in the green and everyone was happy. No one ever complains like, oh my God, stocks keep going up. They keep going up. Please stop going up, stock market. I want you to go down. Please stop going up. Nobody says that. That's funny. Think about that. Nobody cries about it going up. So I think when you start seeing people like Jeff, beginners crying because things aren't going up, I think the stock market's getting ready to bottom out. That's what I assume. If we use regular, beginners as an indicator, probably not the best indicator though. It's better just not to try to time the bottom. FN buyers bought it up at 174 again. Damn them. You don't get much time to catch the dip with Nvidia. I want one more good buy with Mara though too, so I can get it in at 16s. Your mindset is all wrong. You're trying to catch the dip. What you really want is the bottom. Perfect. All wrong. This is how you have to think of it. you are getting a 10 buck discount on Nvidia from highs. That is the dip, is what I told him, because he wants to catch everything, the absolute bottom perfectly. And I'm like, bro, really? Yeah, like, this is beginner mentality right here. You'd think he'd know how to play the game after holding through that bear market. He got some valuable experience. If you're a beginner in the stock market and the first thing you experience is a bear market, I mean, that's like the best thing that can happen to you, because you experience what it's like to have to hold through a lot of red for months, and then it all pays off. Like, you get to see those cycles. So starting in the stock market in a bull run, and then you go into a bear market, it destroys people because they usually buy trash. But he doesn't buy trash. He buys the AI and the Bitcoin related stocks. It's still a good dip. I'm too greedy, lol. Powell might beat it down more though on Friday, haha, like every other time he's spoken. Dude, just buy Nvidia, trust me, bastard, lol. And then he hasn't spoken to me since then. I think he finally shut up. Because I told him, I'm like, bro, just stop. Just buy and stop watching the stock market. The most money you will ever make, and I think it was Warren Buffett who said this, the most money you'll ever make is literally just being patient. That's the hardest part. And buying when it's discounted. So that's, I don't know. Me and, what's his face over here? Uncle Shaw? I don't know why I call him Uncle Shaw. Yeah, don't be like Jeff. He watches every tick constantly instead of sitting back and relaxing. Many of you here have been through the bear market that happened this year and came out of it making 50% plus on the swings. Patience. That's it. It's that simple. I mean, even Joey Shaw here was making fun of him. Where is it? Yeah, he told him to stop bitching and just buy and shut up. This is just, I don't know. I just wanted to talk about this because I'm sure there's a lot of people that have that same mindset. Like, just buy. As long as you're not buying absolute trash. Obviously, I don't like. You're not going to see me talk about Target or Walmart or Lulu or Chipotle or any of or Domino's stock. Like, you're not gonna see me in the restaurant buying restaurant stocks or anything like that. If you're focused on AI and you're focused on anything Bitcoin related, especially anything volatile and that follows Bitcoin as close as possible, like people call Color Stock a Bitcoin first company, but it doesn't really follow Bitcoin if we're keeping it real. So you want to buy like Mara or Riot or many of the other ones out there. I think Wolf is another one, right? I heard about Wolf and the way it moved. But yeah, so as long as you're buying good companies that had good earnings, ideally, and its revenues are trending to the upside, I mean, there's nothing to be afraid of. It's just that you're getting an opportunity to get a massive discount. And again, it's only in the stock market where only in the stock market do people hate discounts. That's what's funny to me. It's absolutely hilarious. Like, in the stock market, people hate discounts. Like, oh no, a 10% off. No, thank you. I want to time it perfectly 20% off or whatever. Like, I don't know. I guess this is just a rant, but I figured I needed to show my face this time. Because, like, what the hell? Yeah, my hair's growing back. Thank God, man. I look like a complete goofball with no hair. But, no, seriously, I know you're watching Joey Shaw. Fuck you. But, no, seriously. Let's see. Yeah, Sergeant Don't here understands. Timing the market beats timing the market. Missed it by a couple of dollars isn't much. I think Joey Shaw is the one who told the story. If you guys didn't watch the first episode of the podcast, Pulse of the Community, Joey Shaw, his friend, or was it his brother, cousin? His friend he wanted to buy a stock to the exact penny, like the exact bottom, and he missed out on a 500% run because he wanted to buy the exact bottom. Whereas if he had averaged down, he would have made a lot of money. So that's just something to think about as well. Like, being that greedy to the downside where you just want it super discounted. Like, what Jeff really wants is a bear market. And now that now it's so funny. Like, what Jeff wants is a bear market. He wants stocks to get like 50% off again so that he can buy, and then it goes up, hundreds of percentages. But that was like I guess that's funny to me if you think about it. He kind of got spoiled by the bear market. He started trading during the bear market, and that caused him to think like, hey, stocks get real cheap and then they run huge. Hey, when are we going to get another one of those bear markets? But the thing is, bear markets don't come around that often. So he kind of got spoiled by the bear market in that sense. and spoiled by the bull market too, obviously, because of the euphoria that comes with everything just going up. So, but he wants constant bear markets and bull markets. Like, he wants a bear market right now so he can, buy super cheap and then it runs huge. But that's not how it works, right? We usually get like 2 to 3 years of a bull run, then a bear market, depending on the stock. Because I think there's some sectors that don't really have that same. So there are some. I think the healthcare sector right now is just like in a downtrend, right? So it depends on the sector. But if you're focused on AI and Bitcoin, you'll be fine. It's really hard to lose in the markets once you know what you're doing. Anyways, shout out to Trucker Jeff. He might not even be watching right now. But Trucker Jeff, if you're watching this, don't even message me on Discord. Don't even leave a comment. I just want you to sit back and relax. Get used to this. Relax. You don't have to be watching every tick, man. I know you're 60. Heart attacks are real. I'm telling you right now, heart attacks are real. I had one 3 years ago. They're real. And you're 60, so we don't want you toppling over while you're driving a truck and then you crush some people. He has some great stories. I wish he would start a channel. He would be very funny if he started a channel while he's driving the truck. Hey guys, it's Trucker Jeff here behind the wheel, and let me tell you about this dumbass that I almost ran over. Jumped in front of the truck, and this one time ran over a family of 5, and he's got stories for days, but he might be a little shy. Either way. Shout out to Joey Shaw. Shout out to the Discord. Keep buying. Keep accumulating. It's a fire sale. Think of it that way. Don't be afraid of discounts. I'll see you guys in the next one. That's it for this episode of the Stock Market Show. Patreon.com/ShadesandTrades if you want to join the private Discord for trade alerts. As you can see here, Shane, cool. Thanks, man. I made over 50%. I'm really excited. I really appreciate your work. I did take profit. I love this. Jeff, advice on when to buy and sell makes the difference of thousands of dollars. $50 a month is well worth it. Virgilus, Shades Houstings, sitting on 1,600 shares of Sound, up 21%. Shall I keep holding? So again, patreon.com/shadesandtrades for trade alerts. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have an amazing day. Take care, guys.